we hebben weer een nieuwe episode. Ik ga spelen tegen Portsmouth. We staan zesde, ik de eerste in de competitie. Even kijken. Ik had al een bericht gekregen dat Billy terug was van een blessure. Nou, hij is niet echt fit. Ik denk dat deze wedstrijd nog een beetje vroeg voor hem komt. Het spijt al een carrière doe ik als ik 30 punten voorsprong kom, dat ik dan wel bewust ga simuleren. Want ik denk dat het anders niet leuk is om te kijken of ik moet nog steeds niets verloren hebben. Want dan is het ook natuurlijk een uitdaging om gewoon een hoog seizoen te draaien. Maar die kans is wel heel klein natuurlijk.
Hi there again, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith's with me for this championship game.
Yeah, well, Martin, really pleased to be here.
2 seizoenen geleden, dus het eerste seizoen met Portsmouth verloren de kwartfinale van Portsmouth.
And here is the Portsmouth lineup for this game. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
Bournemouth are going to go with this team today. And we put it out here, Alan, as a 4-4-2. Would you go along with that?
Yeah, I think to begin with, it'll be interesting actually. The manager does like to change his shape at times during a match, but it looks like it'll start this way.
Well, he needed to time that tackle well. It's cost a corner. Could have been worse if he got it wrong. And he's in there with a header. Well, they've had a go at goal following the corner. I don't know whether it was rehearsed, Alan. It didn't quite look right.
Well, whether it was rehearsed or not, it wasn't a bad effort, and it didn't miss by much.
Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it. Gomez. Goal news from Charlton.
It's a goal for Burnley. 9 minutes played, 1-0.
Interesting news again from Alan McInally.
Rashford en Stefano.
Sermon. It's going to be very tough for the opposition today to break down the home team's defence. When you look at the stats, very few teams have broken them down.
Well, some people call this side boring, but not for me, because they just love their clean sheets, don't they?
Nuri. Portsmouth, we know they're looking good, feeling good. They had that away win recently in their last game, actually, against Burnley.
Yeah, they actually played better than the two.
Rashford en
That's the first goal of the game.
1-0 Portsmouth in 15 minuten. En Rashford scoort. Ja, het is alweer nummer 15.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Goed doelpunt van de spits. Die zo makkelijk dus net weten te winnen.
And in goes the cross. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him.
Gomez.
Barton. Just a heavy touch, the opposition could take the ball away. Could be dangerous.
En Werner krijgt dus de voorkeur op de challenge in de challenge een tijdje ook niet van goal gemaakt heeft. En Werner ook een beetje een goal op dit moment.
Through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team. Super header, narrowly wide.
Yeah, the goalie was rooted to the spot there.
For Dick Jackson.
Well, the host club today just on fire. They've won their last 5 games. If they can turn it into 6, well, they'll be thumbing through the record books to see when it last happened.
I'm sure the crowd here will be expecting a win.
And there's a penalty.
The players can't.
Zeker.
And it's a penalty.
Gele kaart voor
Well,
ons.
they've got the penalty. Actually, they probably want the player sent off the offender, but he's only got a yellow card.
I think he was a little bit relieved there, you know, looking at his face, but he'll take that yellow. And the keeper's got to it, went the right way. Throw for Portsmouth.
En dat is strafschop, kom maar. Omdat het ziet het toch makkelijker binnen.
Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out of that player there.
Bijvoorbeeld deze van Portsmouth in.
Have possession again.
Fight.
That is a free kick. And they've got a chance to really make the most of that decision.
Eens kijken.
Ritchie. The possession now is regained by Portsmouth. Nouri.
Die tijd gaat toch zelf. Nouri. En zo, lekker ingeschoten.
Well, in it goes via the underside of the bar. Always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but he's hit it hard and
Als die onder dat lat schiet die elkaar binnen.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
Ja, wat hoop wel voor de keeper. 2-0.
Max Gradle. There's going to be a throw in after that tackle. Sermon. It's what you do when you get the ball that really counts, and they're trying to make the most of that turnover in play.
Nouri. Eens kijken. Ja, de doel heeft nog niet echt te imponeren tegen mij. Ik zit 2-0 voor. En ja, voor ons stellen ze heel veel voor. De trouwens ook natuurlijk wel. En hier zo de wedstrijd is gespeeld. Goed ingeschoten. En Timo Werner scoort je vierde doelpunt van het seizoen.
Situation here, 3-0 as the game gets underway. No danger at all for the goalkeeper here or for the defending team, and they will play from the goalkeeper now. Max Gradle. It's good to know how much longer there is. This wasn't always the case, certainly when I started commentating. We've got 2 added minutes. He's going to trust his goalkeepers. And here's the shot.
Dit is slecht. Dit is heel slecht. Ik dacht dat de keeper gewoon makkelijk die bal kon pasen, maar dat lijkt wel niet. Dus hij heeft een doelpunt weg. Dat is niet handig. Maar ja. En zonde, dat is nergens voor nodig. Nou, dit is die hoor.
It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball.
En zo zet het tussen die heen en wat is die fout nou? Moet ik wel zeggen dat de woorden van helemaal niks in te brengen eigenlijk. Want dus dat doelpunt dat het dus cadeau heeft.
Celebrating now at half-time, they know and the players know. The second half has got to be dealt with just as well. Matt Ritchie. Oh, he's through. The shot's on. What a fine save.
Ja, het was een aardig moeilijk hoek voor die speler van Bournemouth. Probeerde natuurlijk, ja. Rashford.
Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Werner.
Ja, dus tegen Huddersfield, die zijn zevende, tenminste op het laatste moment dat ik keek de vorige keer. Trouwens.
Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well.
Hier is Werner weer, ja, die is zo snel.
Werner. Max Gradel. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp.
Dit is goed van de Skakli. De shirt is wel volgens mij een speler weer. Hij zit langzaam op, dus waarschijnlijk zal het wel meevallen.
Nuri. That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't read.
Wisselen. Nou, ik ga Roberts erin zetten. Dolberg. En Journey.
Really a very thoughtful one. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Going to be a substitution here for the home side. Sherman. Goalkeeper hangs on. What about Bournemouth's next game?
Well, they're playing Charlton Athletic in their next match in the Championship. Don't see them having...
Well, could be a booking here.
En zo gaan we weer van 70ste minuut. Jenny wil graag weer een keer scoren. Een tijd geleden. En dit is ook een goede bal en dit is dan goede ruim. Ja, dat is ook al mijn paasje. Dat is natuurlijk ook altijd al goed.
If you missed that, you look a little bit foolish, but he's found the bottom left with a plot.
4-1. Doelpunt van Odegaard.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Roberts.
En dit weer Jenny. Jenny.
Deflected behind.
En hoekschop.
A clear corner.
Party met de hoekschop. Rodney Jackson. Scheelt weinig.
Well, the opposition will be warned about that. They won't be able to get away with that again. Pity for them, they couldn't score.
Murray. Well, when they do say, and you've been in these matches, about the psychology of getting it right on the big day, you would have thought ability-wise, a couple of options for him from the free kick, whether to go for goal or put it to where his teammates are lining up.
From Rodney Jackson.
Now picked up a yellow, the Portsmouth player.
Well, he's trying to be physical,
He's
trying to be aggressive, but it's worked against him now.
En Dolberg. Natuurlijk ook een fout zien te komen.
Got the ball now under control and a chance to move themselves forward, get up the pitch. Pugh. Francis. Real individual charge here with the ball, he's still going. He can hit it here.
Oeh, dit was toch een kansje.
Reflected their mood.
Voor Murray.
Which has gone wrong for them. And he's headed it goalwards. Well, let's have another look at that because it was a very tight call. They were in otherwise.
When I saw it first time I'm asking, I thought he was on, you know, but looking at the replay, what a good decision from the linesman that was.
He could lay it off to the supporting player. Not a good challenge by the defender. Crosses in. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Driven goalwards,
Dat
volleyed
is nog een mooi
goalwards.
doelpunt hoor,
And
van
he's done
Bournemouth.
it.
And he couldn't have hit this much better on the volley. He gives the keeper no chance.
Wel onverwacht hier, volgens mij. Arthur? Ja, Harry
Plenty of
Arthur.
goals for the fans here, 4-2.
Maakt daar nog 4-2 van.
That goes down on his record as a goal in this division, and he'll be pleased with scoring that. But for the general outcome, it's got scant influence on that.
No, none at all. I actually think the winning manager will be he'll be annoyed in that dressing room afterwards because he won a thoroughly professional job, and they just let themselves down there.
Dit is mooi gespeeld. Hier is Jenny.
And that's broken up by the defender
Nee, dit
before
even
the
niet
cross
goed
could
mee.
come in. Junior Stanislas. We're down now to the final 2 minutes of the 90.
En Dolberg.
Nowhere near the goal, actually.
Ja, ik had er verder kunnen lopen, maar dat is waarschijnlijk voor de bal gezet.
To Murray. Routine for the keeper. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. And Portsmouth have won as the final.
Ja, 4-2. Goed resultaat. En wat doet Burnley? Burnley speelt gelijk tegen Charlton Athletic 1-1 en Reading verliest van Blackburn. Zo.
English
Dus ik
Football
loop
League
even verder uit.
Championship. Blackburn Rovers 1,
Het is
Reading
20.
0. Bolton
Blijft
Wanderers
zitten.
1,
QPR
Hull
zit
City 3, Brentford 1, Wigan Athletic 2,
Campbell
Brighton and Hove Albion 1,
5.
Nottingham
79
Forest
algemeen.
0,
Oké.
Charlton Athletic 1, Burnley 1, Leeds United 0, Ipswich Town 2, Middlesbrough 0, Queen's Park Rangers 2,
Is ook al
Portsmouth
salaris.
4, Bournemouth 2, Wolverhampton
Zo,
Wanderers
79
0,
algemeen.
Derby County 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Portsmouth with 58 points. In second, Queen's Park Rangers with 38 points. In third, Burnley with 36 points. In fourth, climbing the table are Ipswich Town with 36 points. In fifth and falling are Reading with 35 points. In sixth, Bournemouth with 30 points. In seventh, Huddersfield Town with 29 points. In eighth, Fulham with 27 points. Bottom of the table, Blackburn Rovers with 15 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Cardiff City with 16 points. Third bottom, Birmingham City with 17 points. Fourth bottom, Rotherham United with 19 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are Brentford with 20 points.
Het gaat gewoon de goede kant op. Kijk, dit van Frankrijk. Hoeveel is zo'n nieuwe scout? 2,5 miljoen. Dan zeg ik heb meer geld nodig, wil ik echt... nog maar gaan scouten, als het goed is. En nu het SC Huddersfield staat nu nog steeds nummer 7, dat is nu 8. Ja, gedeeld 7. Kijk, welke wedstrijd heb ik nu nog? Huddersfield en dan Birmingham en dan Norwich City. Oké. Ik kan er zo bieden weer terugzetten. Deze wedstrijd denk ik dit beter. echt apart, dat doe ik wel. Zo, met Dijon een keer achterin in plaats van Gomez.
Hi everybody, Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith, welcoming you to this big game today. Coming up for you,
Ja,
Huddersfield Town against Portsmouth.
in de competitie.
Well, he really could be the star of the show today.
Bij
Must be
Portsmouth.
loving the season so far. He's got
Degene
15
die
top
verder het
scorers.
meeste salaris verdient.
Huddersfield Town have this team at their disposal today. With the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
And here is the Portsmouth lineup for this game. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
One or two tackles early on, he's given the free kick here. He's going to get his message across the ref. He's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. Wells. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it.
Ja, het is goed uitgespeeld van Huddersfield.
Opportunity now.
Maar
That's even better
dan
play
zit ik net
to
een
stop
paar
the chance. Home team have some work to do, Alan, because they've lost their last two games. They've got home advantage. They need to win today.
Yeah, they do. Put pressure on them in front of their own fans, but I fancy them to do it here, actually.
Dijon.
Now he's looking for support. It's a neat pass. And the
Oeh,
tackler
fout,
has been
fout.
very successful there. He's got possession.
Billy.
Werner. Now he can cross it.
Rashford.
He's got his shot off
En
now.
die
They
valt er lekker in.
score.
En dat zijn jongen goed met de Smolens.
And the keeper doesn't have to bother diving for that one. Bottom left, what a shot.
Hij kan altijd wel alles schieten hoor, voor zo'n leeftijd. Daniel.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
And the scorer for Portsmouth in the 15th minute, number 29, Danny Hollands.
Davidson. Trying to widen the approach play here, but it's out for a throw-in. Nouri. And he's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Dempsey. Some options now for the pass. It's nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession.
Billy.
Nouri. Flag went up straight away, referee blew offside. Dempsey. Tackle is strong. Going to cross it. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. They want to keep the opposition penned back. This throw can help do that. Hogg. He could cross it from here. There's the ball in.
Werner.
So
is.
Here we are, Alan, with the visitors in the best form they could possibly imagine. 6 consecutive victories.
Yeah, it almost doesn't matter whether they're home or away, and they've played the same brand of football. I'd expect them to do that here.
Space to try and hit it now. They pulled it back level.
What a celebration that is, and why not when you finish first time like that?
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Hogg. Davidson. Lynch. Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think so.
And the Portsmouth players certainly committed the foul. Davidson. Nouri. Could be dangerous. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Hogg. Davidson. Goal news from Reading.
It's a second goal for Bolton Wanderers. 40 minutes played, 2-1.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual.
And Rashford coming out.
That's a very successful slide tackle. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. From this position, they can maybe work something more significant in front of goal from the throw.
Ja, Rashford met Lunch. En Rashford.
It's a real tussle between the two of them.
Ja, en dan zie je nog een kans. En dan een keeper. En
He's a great volleyer, look at that.
slot hangen. En dan is toch wel een keeper. Dat is een grote kans. En van deze
No doubt that's a corner. He's got his shot off now. He's made the save. So here we are.
Niet normaal. Voeg ermee.
The start now of the second period.
Is niet overal dan.
Got some news coming out from Turf Moor from Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Burnley. 48 minutes played, 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Dempsey. It's offside, and the referee's given it. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he stepped forward for his team there with that equaliser, but his team haven't been, what you would say, on the best of form.
Attacking well here.
Hier een bappeloot in, die niet in de wedstrijd gezien heb. Een bappeloot in, dit goed. Billy. Nouri. Kan natuurlijk lekker schieten, dat heeft hij eerder laten zien. En dus een lekker paasje en...
That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it.
Oh shit, nu gaat
Oh, he's through.
de speler vandoor.
Shots on here.
Hij is hier
There's
klaar.
nothing still to separate these teams despite these chances.
Ja, hij mag door kunnen lopen, maar hij wacht heel lang. Ja, heel lang.
Coming up on EA Sports in the Football League Championship, the fixture, Huddersfield Town, and they'll be facing Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Rashford.
They've linked up well.
Hoodie.
Very clearly offside, it's an easy decision.
Yeah, and it's not as if there was a scoring opportunity, really. So you can't explain it away by him being a bit overexcited.
Oh.
It's Smith.
Ja, dit is een beetje een lompe overtreding, laat het dan moeten houden.
Up at Turf Moor, there's been a goal, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 62 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. It's what you do when you get the ball that really counts, and they're trying to make the most of that turnover in play. Very good.
Er is een kans voor Rashford en die zit naast. Met een gele kaart.
Having played the advantage, he's now going back to deal with the infringement that he...
Publiek en ik ga wisselen. Eens kijken.
Could have blown for,
is het
and the
publiek,
offender's
want
going to get a yellow card.
publiek is
Yeah, I
heel
wonder whether he thought he got away with that because the play was allowed to go on. But no, he sees yellow.
geraakt.
Sean Scallon. That's out, it'll be a throw. Lynch.
En zo wordt die bal weer afgespeeld.
Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the
Oeh,
defender's
dit is
done
een
well.
fout, maar goed opgelost. Uiteindelijk.
Roberts.
Die Barton.
Free
Overtreding.
kick here. So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. There they are.
Yeah, very close. I think we could probably tell that without even looking at the figures. Not much to split these two sides.
Dolberg.
Space
Dolberg,
for the
hij
shot.
heeft geweldig
And a
gedaan.
goal, and
Ja,
they've taken the lead through it.
het ziet heel simpel uit, maar het is het
Such a
niet.
sight to see when
Zet
somebody
het hierop.
takes the ball first time like that because their mind is
Niet
made up
weet je.
and he's left the keeper
Ja,
helpless
nee,
there.
bijna niet weet je.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Ja, dit is natuurlijk de wedstrijd als je die
Jonathan
wint.
Hogg.
En dan word je kampioen van. Die moeilijke
Really on top of
wedstrijden.
their game now. Wonderful understanding. He could do a better cross than that, I think. And it was easy to cope with. And they've got to score soon.
Well, the manager on the
Oeh,
sidelines
goal, dat niet.
waving his centre halves forward.
Net niet
Could be
gedaan.
1 stuff now.
Volgens mij is Trommel die keeper van Twente. Die keept heel
Goal
erg de
here from
wedstrijd.
Reading.
It's a third goal for Bolton Wanderers. 79 minutes played, 3-1.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. It is coming to the business end of this match, isn't it? And they're still looking for that elusive goal.
Yeah, the crowd trying to jilt their players, trying to get behind them, trying to project.
Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon. Substitution that the home side want to make. And on the clock, 8 more minutes.
Ja, penalty nog.
Oh, can you believe it? It
Een
is a
rode kaart ook
penalty.
nog.
It is a
Kom,
penalty.
gaan we
It is a red card. The team now on the back foot even more.
Well, he's trooping off and he's getting some stinking looks from his teammates because that was an awful decision from him. Good penalty.
Zo, hij zit hem wel lekker binnen hoor. Vierde paal. Rashford.
Just touched in off the post. Goalkeeper absolutely beaten.
No, it's a wonderful strike. Really crisp effort.
Strakke kan hij niet. Nummer 16.
3-1 the scoreline.
Voor de topscorer van de championship. En topscorer die van Portsmouth. Zo gaat deze wedstrijd ook gewonnen worden door mij. Al was het toch wel best een lastig potje.
He'll feel good about that. A really strong and clean
Lekker
tackle.
balletje.
Oh, he could be in.
Oh, ik loop nu vast.
Well, that breakaway did look dangerous. It's as well they've won the ball back. Sean Scannell. Maybe the cross. Barton.
Misschien krijgen we zo een kans in. Laat het een Rashford.
Sean Scannell.
Nee, komt nog een kans.
He can hit
Binnen
it here.
en
Well,
schiet
the
dan
goal
naar binnen.
scored by the side with the extra man, and they've made that extra man
Ja,
count.
Well, you've got to use the width of the
een rode
pitch.
kaart. Ik scoor nog een
Make that extra
doelpuntje.
man count, as you say, Martin. They did exactly
Als je
that.
lekker
They were
scoort,
patient. They waited for the moment, and they got their
Nummertje
reward.
5 dat hij moet winnen.
One team really on their game today.
4 en
The other
zo'n
very
een
off
grote
colour.
uitslag. Een beetje te veel van goeie, maar ja.
They never let up, did they?
Burnley met 2-1 voor Wolverhampton. En Reading verliest met 3-1 van Bolton. Zo, QPR.
The Football Association Challenge Cup.
Zag niet.
Accrington Stanley 2,
En dat zo blijft
Wolverhampton
20.
Town
Die
1.
hebben ook gewonnen.
Barnsley 1, Wycombe
Voilà.
Wanderers 2,
74 algemeen.
0, Crawley Town 2,
Nou ja,
Bristol Rovers 0,
dit kan niet
Crew
doen, want ik heb nog
Alexandra
spelers die
0,
beter zijn.
Bury 1,
bijna
Colchester
net zo goed zijn
United
natuurlijk.
1, Coventry City 0,
Ja, 76.
Peterborough United 1,
Suffrey
Exeter
77.
City 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 2, Millwall 0, Bradford City 1, Notts County 0, Oldham Athletic 1, Oxford
spelers
United
doen, ja.
3, Newport County
Ja, van de
1,
beter wel.
Port
Met
Vale
77
0,
algemeen.
Swindon Town 2, Preston North End 0, Chesterfield 1, Scunthorpe United 0, Fleetwood Town 3, Shrewsbury Town 1, Sheffield United 1, Southend United 1, Walsall 1, English Football League Championship, Birmingham City 1, Bristol City 2, Bournemouth 2, Charlton Athletic 2, Burnley 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Cardiff City 1, Fulham 0, Huddersfield Town 1, Portsmouth 4, Hull City 1, Brentford 1, Ipswich Town 0, Rotherham United 2, Nottingham Forest 2, Leeds United 2,
Zo, Big
Reading
74
1,
algemeen.
Bolton Wanderers 3. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Portsmouth with 61 points. In second, Queen's Park Rangers with 41
77
points.
algemeen.
In third, Burnley with 39 points. In fourth, Ipswich Town with 36 points. In fifth, Reading with 35 points. In sixth, Bournemouth with 31 points. In seventh, rising up the table, are Bristol City with 30 points. In eighth and falling are Middlesbrough with 29 points. Bottom of the table, Blackburn Rovers.
Dit van Frankrijk, Roland, Thomasson. Zal je nog 2 dagen. Okay. 69 algemeen, 19 jaar. Cavaro. Ik heb het ook over 7 man. Hij is rechts. Deze speler wil ik echt graag ten bede. Kijk, gewoon eens een hele algemeen jongen. Dribbelen. 90. Shadow. Wel goed. Birmingham City is 22e. Oké, dat is niet zo goed. Kijk, dan heb ik nog City en dan gaan we naar Cardiff. Nou, dan zitten we al bijna in januari. Het is toch nog een paar dagen. Ik ga even wat drinken en ben zo terug. Voor nu zeg ik dan voor het kijken en graag tot zo later.